And to shed more light on the latest scene of the regional developments, we are joined over the phone by Dr. Motaz Abu Zeid, a professor of law. Dr. Motaz, good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for joining us on Nile TV International. French President Emmanuel Macron announced that France would recognize a Palestinian state at the UN General Assembly in September. How would be the echo of France's announcement in the international arena, and also how do you weigh its significance amid current Israeli aggression?
Firstly, thank you for this introduction, and of course this announcement of the French President Emmanuel Macron about the recognition for the Palestinian state in the United Nations is a very good step according to the international level and of course with the political level. Firstly, we must know that the position of the Palestinian state here in the United Nations now is as an observer. Observer is a member in the United Nations, but according to the absence of one of the elements of this state, and of course it is a territorial, so it didn't have its complete membership in this United Nations organization as a complete country. So it's an observer. Observer means that it can participate in the discussions of the General Assembly, but it didn't participate in any voting or decisions. According to this announcement of the French President, so it will be a great push for the Palestinian country or the Palestinian state to complete its membership, and according to this recognition, of course, it will lead a very important and significant role of the European countries, and of course France is one of the European countries, has a very great weight, and of course they are enjoying the right of veto in the Security Council, and this recognition, if it was presented by France, of course it will be respected and appreciated by many countries, even outside the European continent.
Great. Also, Britain, France and Germany are to hold Gaza emergency call on Friday. How do you read the outcomes of this move?
Of course, we cannot separate between this announcement and the very bad humanitarian conditions in the territorial of Gaza. And after all this time and this long period of war and military actions committed by the Israeli troops in Gaza, and the very bad conditions of and many violations according to human rights system in this territorial, of course, this made an international public opinion against what is happening in Gaza. And of course, according to the moving of France and Germany, as they are leading many significant roles in the European Union, and they can affect the opinion of other European countries, of course they can evaluate or make a measure for this bad situation, and of course according to the measurement or the weight of this situation, they can encourage this announcement or recognition for the Palestinian state, and of course this will give a very good solution by the political way, more effective than the military way, or more expanding for these military actions in this territory.
One final question, Dr. Motaz. Israel and the U.S. announced a withdrawal from Gaza truce talks. What is your intake on the consequences of this decision?
Of course, it will have very important consequences, as we are now suffering from the ununified situation for the Palestinian state, and of course it's clear for the whole world that the Palestinian state now is separated between two parts, the Palestinian power in Ramallah and of course the power of Hamas in Gaza. No one can deny the very large effect and influence of these two powers in the Palestinian state, but of course the unification of these two parts of the Palestinian state is very important and essential for completing this recognition of the Palestinian state from more than one country. And of course, according to the announcement of the French president, this will this will persuade the Palestinian parties to have a part or to have a participation to make this unification, and this will push this step of recognition towards, of course.
Well, Dr. Motaz Abu Zeid, Professor of Law, I would like to thank you so much for your insights.